So in case you haven't seen any of my other videos yet, my name is Brittany. I'm 35 years old. I've been married for 17 years and I've got a 16-year-old daughter. Just a few years ago, I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 after what I would consider many years of struggling with the signs and symptoms of bipolar disorder, but ultimately being too ashamed to tell those doctors exactly what had been going on with me. I had mentioned in my previous videos that I plan to do a weekly recap video, so that's kind of what this is. This is just a place where you can come and see what kind of happened throughout my week and my reflections on maybe what I could have done better. So at the end of this video, I'm going to provide all of the shorts, Monday through Friday, that kind of went into those specific days. So what I'm gonna start with is I pretty much did okay Monday through Thursday. I had a little bit of ups and downs, but that's kind of to be expected. I mean, I feel like even the average person has troubles with ups and downs throughout the week. I had a major, what I would consider issue. On Friday, we went to the Redbirds game, and I love going to the Redbirds game. They're kind of like the minor league for the St. Louis Cardinals, but they're here in Memphis, where I'm from. So the first situation is that I typically do not enjoy parking garages. They make me very uncomfortable. There's just too many cars, too many people. So when we finally do get parked, we go into the park, and then my family can't decide where they want to get food. There's so many people. I'm starting to get overwhelmed. All I want to do is go find my seat and sit down. When we do finally go find our seats, there are other people in our seats, which it was innocent enough. They were just taking photos and not a big deal. But like, I had been telling myself the whole time, you're gonna be okay. You have seats, you have a place to go. Once you get there, things are gonna calm down, things are gonna be fine. So kind of having people there sitting in those seats kind of threw a wrench into things. We had a great time at the game. The fireworks were phenomenal, as always. And then so we go back to the parking garage, and I'm sure most of you know, when you're trying to leave an event at a parking garage, people are very aggressive trying to get out of these parking spaces and into the line to get out. And my husband is one of them. He is gonna try to weasel his way in between cars and get out of that parking garage as fast as we can. Well, there was another driver that was also very aggressive that was already in the line, and it was making me very uncomfortable. I was trying my best to pretend that it wasn't happening, but it was. My husband could tell that I was getting upset, and he just whipped back into a parking space. And for some reason that I couldn't tell you, it just set me off. I was cussing, I was yelling, I was furious, I was scratching my arm, hurting myself, trying to calm down. And at that moment, I could not control it. When I tell you I couldn't control it, I mean 100%, I could not control it. But within seconds, I felt like the worst human in the world. Like, I couldn't apologize enough to my husband. I hate that my daughter sees that type of behavior every now and then. Like, I'm better than that. I'm typically not a hot-headed person, but when something sets me off, it just sets me off, and I can't come back from it. Pretty much the rest of the night was bad for me. I had to come home, take my Latuda, and go straight to sleep. Which, let me just throw that in there. If you are bipolar and you are not medicated, you should do so immediately, because without medication, this disorder is deadly. It's so serious. So please, if you know you're bipolar, if you've been off your medication, there is one that will help you. You may have to go through trial and error to find it, and yes, that part completely sucks. But once you find it, there is a more stable life ahead of you. So that kind of topped off my Friday. Now, I didn't make a video Saturday because I had some friends come over and we kind of just hung out, made hamburgers, hung out in the pool. I will say that at the second that they got here, I had to take my emergency anxiety medication, because this is also the friend that I get intense anxiety whenever we talk. And this is not her fault whatsoever, but I just constantly feel less than when I'm around her. And again, this is not her fault. She does not do anything to make me feel this way. I just do. I feel like less of a person. I'm not sure how to explain it. I'm rambling, and I don't mean to do that. So if you're still here, thank goodness for you, because I'm so appreciative. I have felt like I needed somebody to talk to other than my husband, because while he's great, there's only so many times that he wants to hear the same story over and over before it's just too much. So I really hope that this YouTube channel can be an outlet for me, but also maybe can help me connect to people who also understand what's going on with me. Maybe that we can relate. I don't know another person other than my dad who has bipolar disorder, and my dad's bipolar, or what, I don't know that he's been diagnosed with bipolar. Let me say that. I see signs that I would say is probably how I hereditary was passed it along, but his presents differently than mine. We are not the same in any sort of the term. So we are very different. We also don't really speak. So I can't talk to him about the things that are bothering me. My mom's side of the family also has mental health issues, a lot of anxiety and depression. So I feel like I just get it from both sides, which really just sets you up for disaster. I feel like I've prayed so hard that my daughter wouldn't also have these issues. At this age, at 16, I do see her struggle occasionally with some depression and anxiety, but it is different than what I went through as a teenager. So I'm hoping that it's just the normal types of anxiety and depression that teenagers tend to get. I know I've kind of rambled. I just want to make sure that I say everything I need to say. Today is Sunday, and I did not go to church this morning. I feel like it's something that I need to do, but also, as I mentioned before, it is one of the things that I struggle with when I'm having a hard time mentally. I love Jesus. I love the Lord. Don't get me wrong, but it is difficult for me when I'm begging and praying for him to fix me and I don't get that prayer answered. I know that there has to be a rhyme or a reason. And one day when I get to heaven, I'll figure it out and we'll talk about it. And I'm sure, hopefully in this life, I will get to understand a little bit more about going through the things that I go through and maybe why I go through them. Hopefully it's to help someone else. And that could be my own daughter. Lord willing, it's not, but if it is, my life experience, I plan to share with her. Okay, so I'm going to now stop here, and I'm going to link in my shorts so that you can see my week, Monday through Friday, exactly how they happened. I would really appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe to my channel, and just follow along with my journey. Okay, so today is, I guess, what I'm technically calling day one of get your ish together, and take care of yourself. So I'm on my lunch break at work, and we have a small little walking track just down the hill. So I'm gonna go walk maybe like a mile and a half, and we're gonna call that our mental health walk. I also joined a step bet. I'm not sure like how popular those are, but it seems like a good way for me to get my steps in and kind of hold me accountable. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much my goal for the day. I'm just trying to make it through. So here we go, day one. Hey, so today is supposed to be day two of me kind of getting my life back after my manic episode. Yesterday, day one, was a great day. I felt great mentally. I didn't really have a lot of intrusive thoughts. Those that I did have, I was able to kind of shut down immediately and move on. Unfortunately for me, last night, I had horrible dreams all night. I dreamed that my husband was going to leave me. I have absolutely no reason to think this. My brain just put it in there, and now I've thought about it all day. While I know that these are intrusive thoughts, that it's absolutely not true, completely unwarranted, it's led me to be a little more clingy today. Definitely texting my husband a lot more, desperate for his attention, kind of. I really hate this part about bipolar, constantly feeling like I need his attention, I need his reassurance. So today, not that great, but I'm fighting and I'm still trying. I did decide not to do my walk today, not because I don't want to, but because it is literally 1,000,000 degrees outside and I think I would die. So my mental health journey today is going to consist of watching The Middle, which is my comfort show, and I'm gonna eat a salad, which will be keto, and hopefully that will be my version of taking care of myself today. Y'all, I almost let my mental health get the best of me today and just watch The Middle and eat my salad and not do my walk. But I quickly remembered that that's not what I'm doing anymore. So I'm getting on the treadmill. I'm going to do this mental health walk, and we're going to feel better. I need those endorphins. So if you're following along and you're encouraging me, I so appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we made it to day 3. I don't know why I thought creating this channel I would just magically be 100% better and never have any bad days. But it turns out that's really just not the case. No matter how hard I try, the bipolar is just there, and there's not much I can do about it. For instance, today I had a friend send me a text message of something nice that someone did for her. And while I should be happy for her, instead, I think she's trying to be mean to me by saying, like, haha, nobody does this for you. I know that's not true. Why would anyone do that? But for some reason, my brain tells me that that's what's true. And I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of dealing with it. So here I am showing up again on day 3, and I'm gonna go take my mental health walk, and I'm gonna remind myself that I'm not broken, that I'm gonna be okay, and people are not always out to get me. Thanks, y'all. All right, so we're day 4. Thank goodness I'm off tomorrow for the holiday. I'm so thankful for that. This week has been kind of a roller coaster of ups and downs. I did want to mention that if you did enjoy my content and you want to subscribe to my channel, I do plan to post weekly recap videos and kind of go into more detail about what it is that I've gone through, and kind of my daily struggles. So if you would just like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I am about to go do my mental health walk, and I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Does anyone else get like mildly concerned when you're happy, having a good day, or a new idea, like the constant fear of, is this mania or am I just having a good day? Who knows? Hey guys, happy Friday and happy 4th of July. I'm on the treadmill right now. I'm about to get my mental health walk done, and then tonight I'm going to enjoy the Redbirds game with my family. I always feel like they have the best fireworks, so be safe and have so much fun with your family this weekend.